So why I find the hybrid version more beneficial is because once you've rested that grass, it has then got past a certain height, which is around the 3-inch height. So past 3 inches, it's safe for horses to eat. Simulating what they would do in the wild, which is relax with their friends around the water supply and go off travelling searching for food when they're ready. And then that in turn helps regulate how they eat. So they start to eat more naturally, rather than when you put food out there like, whoa, gorge food. Rather than allowing them to just have free access to everything, so why I strip graze is so that they will eat everything in that strip, exactly like the mob grazing theory. They will eat what you want them to eat and what they want to eat. So they feel like, mentally, they feel like they're getting what they want, but also, they're getting what they need. And yeah, it's just, there's an element of micromanaging, but it's for their own good and health. But they also get the mental health stimulation because they're able to feel like they have free access. And that's what I like about it. I like that there's no waste of minimal waste of hay, because that's used, even the scraps are used to help regenerate the fields. And so poo picking, I will reuse that. I use that as my fertilizer, and I will put that on the field while it's being rested. There is a stage where you can't put it on there, where it's starting to get too long, so you have to stop and then use your muck heap to compost it. But then I'll use that compost in August time, when they come back off the grass again and it's shorter, to regenerate the grass. And I love this system because it just makes so much sense to me. The horses are healthier, the grass is healthier, you have a lot less hay, need for hay, a lot less need for hard feed. Now that's another subject. Hard feed is just used too much. It's like you giving kids or adults processed food. So the most natural feed you can give them, the better. So what I do is I give mine high fibre cubes and alpha A. Only in winter I give alpha A for the oils, omegas. So I only feed them every other day, once a day. Every other day once. And that is enough to supplement what they need in terms of fibre. They don't need so much fibre in the summer, so they will just have cubes, high fibre cubes. And then in the winter they have their alpha with the cubes, and that just helps top up minerals and stuff what they need from. But then if they've got good quality hay or haylage, that is enough. My boys are getting on a bit now, they're in their 20s, so I noticed last year or the year before, my oldest boy wasn't quite keeping his condition, as I would say. Coming out of winter, he was a little bit too under. I know that is a natural process. They go into winter a bit overweight and then come out a little bit under, which is 100% okay, because they're going into the grass. And if you do this system, you will have plenty of grass. So getting your head around allowing them to lose the weight after winter is hard, but I don't want them to be too under. So yeah, I just started giving my older boy the Alpha A a bit more this year, and last year I think it was. Yeah. And I tell you what, as soon as I started doing the track system, even before I really got to grips with it, the difference in their health was so drastic. Like the movement, the natural feed, the mental health was just immense, the change in them. And some of the ailments they had before, where they got a bit overweight because all they was eating what they wanted. So, and that was causing them to have other issues. Coughing, that was getting worse and worse, and that's when I switched to the haylage, because I was like, I can't do it. I can't keep soaking and steaming, and they're still coughing anyway. And that's when I started to look more into haylage. And to be honest, I was a bit scared of it because I never really used it. And then I obviously did my research and started to understand the process of it more, and there's different types and different times of the year that it's cut, which is better. So yeah, understanding more, knowledge is power, definitely. And because they was moving more, they was able to use up the energy that this haylage gives them, but still stay at a normal weight. And it was amazing. I'm so happy that I've done it. It's the best, and I think it really is the way of the future for horses, and I think people are catching up. But we've just got to keep talking about it and telling livery owners about it, and explaining that livery should be about the horse, not just the human. So many liveries are built around human needs and not horse needs, whereas I found that this system has been brilliant for both myself and the horse, because I'm able to allow them to look out for themselves with the minimal amount of management. And I found it's been so beneficial for me and the horses. So I'm a single mum with two children, and I only have the support of my mum, really, in terms of helping with the horses. So that was also a factor into working out a simpler management for the horses. Simpler, but still good for them. And I think you'll agree when you see some of my vlogs that will follow, just how much of a difference it really does help. So please share, like and subscribe if you like this video and you want to see a bit more about it. I will be uploading a lot more. Thanks, bye.